I wrote a long rant about this friend who blocked me, and how much I let her use me, and my God, I have never written something more beautiful. To me, of course. For the first time, I penned down everything I truly felt, and it was a whole other world experience. I wanted to post it here, but then I realized that I do not actually want to give her the chance to see it. She does not have the emotional capacity to reflect on what I wrote. She would confront me and twist everything to make herself the victim. I do not want that. I let myself down by prioritizing her endless, self-created issues over my education. Now she has blocked me over one mistake. A mistake I explained, not excused. I apologized and reflected, but she did not want to hear it. My rant was personal enough that if I posted it with details, she would know it was her, because she knows how badly she treated me.
After my father passed in 2017, the childhood home went to my mother. My relationship with her had always been complicated. She left when I was a teenager, but we reconnected as adults, eventually moving back in with my father. And for a while, that felt like maybe we could have something close again. We were spending more time together, and I felt like our relationship was in a good place. My older sister, however, always seemed to get special treatment growing up, and our relationship has always been rocky. I tried to rebuild a connection with her too, especially after I moved away within an easy driving distance from where my sister lives. In 2024, my mother's health took a serious turn. She had been living with a family friend, and tensions arose when the friend started seeing someone new. She's very left-leaning, and my mom is very right-leaning, like my sister and her husband. I suspect this had a lot to do with it. The tensions came to a head when my mother was having breathing issues and the friend drove her to the hospital. The doctor diagnosed her with congestive heart failure. The friend said that my mother felt unsafe with his new girlfriend being around. My sister, her husband, and I all spoke with my mother during that time. We agreed that the friend would move out by the end of the year and that my brother-in-law would help care for her. We also talked about her eventually moving closer to us. But even during that visit, my brother-in-law yelled at me unexpectedly over a misunderstanding of a conversation he overheard between myself and the friend about helping my mother with her new phone. The situation left tension and confusion lingering. Since that group visit, communication with my sibling and their spouse has essentially stopped. I reached out with a text and birthday card on my sister's birthday, but was ghosted. My attempts to reach my mother have been sporadically acknowledged, but mostly ignored. I later learned that she sold the family home in early 2025 for $1,310,000. Around the same time, she helped my sister purchase a new upgraded home, free and clear, valued around $900,000 without taking out a mortgage, which is a significant upgrade from the sister's previous house sold for $280,000. My mother is now living in this new home with my sister, her husband, their two children, and she's listed on the deed along with my sister and her husband. My father had previously helped my sibling buy their old house, and both my parents have been financially supportive of my sister for her entire life, despite her having a full-time job that pays roughly what I was making. In turn, I have been living in small apartments my entire adult life, often with roommates. She mentioned she had set aside $50,000 for me, but gave little clarity about the sale proceeds or mortgage payoffs. It feels like the future I envisioned for myself, a fair share of what was once my family home, has been quietly redirected to my sister, leaving me shocked and hurt. My mother revealed to me in a conversation before her heart surgery that my brother-in-law claimed I said I wanted to put her in a nursing home. This statement was a distortion of a prior, nuanced conversation I had with my brother-in-law about retirement options and ongoing medical care for my mother. I cannot help but think my brother-in-law twisted my words to turn her against me. The idea that he could manipulate a conversation in this way and that my mother would let it affect our relationship leaves me feeling deeply betrayed and powerless. I am overwhelmed with anger and heartbreak. I feel manipulated, as if my mother was pressured into favoring my sister while ignoring the emotional and financial impact on me. I want to understand the truth and keep a clear record of what has happened, especially regarding the nursing home misrepresentation, because it poisoned our relationship. I have been vacillating between cutting them out completely and leaving the door open for reconnection. It hurts more than I can put into words. I feel like my mother, my sister, and her husband have taken a part of my life that I can never get back. I'm angry, disappointed, and deeply sad. I am left with questions about fairness, love, and loyalty, and the gnawing sense of loss for the family I thought I had. I want to preserve my dignity, keep records of what has happened, and eventually find a way to move forward, but right now, it is just pain, hurt, and the feeling of being robbed of my rightful place in my family. Thank you for reading this.